So let's have a look at the score. This is an extremely close game. It really only gets closer if two people are tied and the other person is just right behind. So let's have a quick look at the decks. Looks like I had 3 Shanty Towns and some treasures and VP. Bubbling had more actions. And Zero had kind of a mix between the two. He had 3 of the special treasures in the game and a couple of Poachers, and then 1 each of Shop, Upgrade, and Shanty Town. So, first thing I like to do when I look at a board is figure out what the best trash cards are. So we see that up until 5 cost, there's no trash cards. But on the top row, we see Crystal Ball, really good trash card. It's a treasure, so it doesn't take up an action, but it behaves like an action because it can actually play actions off the top of your deck, literally, or treasures, and it can trash them. So very flexible, very versatile. Mint is okay in a slower game. It's okay if you have a 5 copper hand and you play out 5 copper and you get it and you instantly trash 5 copper. But other than that, it's a very limited circumstance, and it also doesn't replace its action, so it's a dead end card. Rabble can be pretty annoying for other players because they discard actions and treasures and put the VP back on top of their deck. Replace another trash card, getting up to 2. If it's an action or treasure, you can put it onto your deck. Not a bad one, but one thing to note is that the money has a 3 gap, so you will rarely be replacing money directly into money. The exception is the fact that Tiara is treasure / money, sort of, and Crystal Ball is money. So you can replace a silver into a Crystal Ball. Upgrade, +1 card, +1 action, replace itself, trashes a card, gain card costing exactly 1 more than it, so notably not up 2. So it's not a bad trash card if you don't have other options. But in this game, I did. I was in on Crystal Balls. So I believe that I barely edged out and barely won because I focused on Shanty Towns and then the treasures that behaved like actions. So when I drew a Shanty Town, odds are I would also get my +2 cards from playing it as long as I didn't draw 2 of them. Even if I did draw 2 of them, I play the first one, then I play the second one, and I get them both replaced with a higher density of treasures. So I had 4 gold this game. Zero had 3. Bubbling had 3. So I got the gold advantage. And if you look at my last turn, I played the Shanty Town, revealed the copper, a gold, and 2 tiaras, and proceeded to draw 2 cards. Doubled my gold. Doubled a gold. Bought a province and a duchy. So decent last turn, and probably exactly what won me because that duchy is the difference in score there. Crystal Ball, excellent card. Very flexible, doesn't take up an action, doesn't dead end, doesn't require an action. So end game, it's still filtering your deck or playing your deck or discarding VP you don't have to draw. So tight game. I don't know if I had the best strategy. It obviously worked in this situation, but it was anybody's game. Literally 1 duchy difference between all the scores. Anybody could have won with a duchy if I had 1 duchy less.